Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Dan from the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel. And a little bit later than advertised, I am here to lay the SmackDan on this week's NXT. So just real quick, the reasoning for the delay is that WWE actually have released 6 talents, including the former NXT champion, Aleister Black. You can go and see what we have to say all about that on demand. Go over and check that out. But for now, that's the sad news out of the way. Let's get on to some positive stuff. Well, what can I say about this episode of NXT? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a direct quote from the crowd at the Capitol Wrestling Center. This is awesome. And indeed, this episode of NXT was indeed awesome. Now, we kicked off the night as advertised with the triple threat match to crown the #1 contender to take on Karrion Kross for the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver in Your House. So we know this match was going to be between Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and Johnny Gargano. Now, this match was really, really, really good. It went back and forth. There was, a load of really big spots. So obviously Pete Dunne doing a few finger break spots in it. There was, a lot of high flying action. But the big talking point really from this match was the return of Adam Cole, baby. That's right. Adam Cole came in with a steel chair, smashed every single one of his opponents, smashed every single one of the competitors in this match. And they had security come out, escort him to the back. William Regal was visibly peeved. He looked like he wanted to flatten Adam Cole there and then himself. To be fair though, Regal needs it, man. The guy is hard as nails. He's not going to need security there. But yeah, obviously this caused an impromptu end to the match. So it left you thinking, what on earth is going to go on? Who is going to face Kross for the championship? Well, we did get a bit of an answer later on in the night. So Adam Cole came out to essentially explain his actions. Now, Cole was saying that while he's been away for 2 months, he has seen 3 guys essentially that have got the shot that don't really deserve it. And he said that he came in and he took out all 3 of those guys in one night. And then essentially was like, look, let's get this overrated musclehead come out to the ring, which he did, flanked by Scarlett. And so they went back and forth, trading a few insults. So Adam Cole essentially said to Kross, you're an overrated musclehead. Do you think it's an accident he was a champion for this long? And then Karrion Kross called him little man. He's like, look, understand the reasoning for the interruption, but the title's not yours. When I signed here, you did not become special anymore. And then Adam Cole just replied with just a fantastic comeback, really. It's like, look, they try and make you feel special by giving you great music, lighting, you've got the go, etc. But what do they do to make Adam Cole great? They ring the bell. Ouch. And on your best day, you can't lace my boots. You're not special. You're just a guy who has my property. That summons NXT General Manager William Regal to the ring. Now you're thinking, let's get Regal to make a decision. Who on earth is Kross going to face at TakeOver Stand and Deliver? Karrion Kross essentially just tells Regal, turns around and just goes to him, look, just shut up. Adam Cole is trying to worm his... So, Regal said that Cole, he knew what Cole was trying to do. He's trying to worm his way into the title match and get a one-on-one match. Kross is like, look, just shut up. I want all 4 of them at NXT TakeOver. And Regal's like, are you sure that is what you want? Karrion Kross was saying, yes, that is indeed what I want. So, it is official. At NXT TakeOver, Stand and Deliver, there will be a fatal 5-way match. Karrion Kross defending the NXT Championship against Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, Johnny Gargano, and Adam Cole Bay. Now, Karrion Kross doesn't have to be pinned to lose his championship. We know that because that's how Fatal 5-Ways work. Are they going to make it some kind of elimination match? We have no idea. But yeah, I mean, just going back to the very first time that that Cole interrupted the match. So immediately as the match finished, Ember Moon came barging past them straight to the ring, essentially stormed past, and said, "Look, I'm going to hold this show hostage until I get Raquel Gonzalez come out." And so Gonzalez does come out eventually. Ember Moon challenges her for the title, but Dakota Kai interrupts and essentially attacks Ember Moon. All this time, Raquel is being held back by Regal and security. And it then gets announced that next week we will see Ember Moon take on Dakota Kai. And Ember Moon will face Raquel Gonzalez for the NXT Women's Championship at not Stand and Deliver, at NXT TakeOver in your house. That is going to be a beefy match. That's going to be insanely good. We then get the LA Knight and Cameron Grimes thing. So this was obviously built on a little bit last week with Cameron Grimes and Ted DiBiase having the $1 Million face-off. And as you know, LA Knight came out and he was trying to win the affections of Ted DiBiase essentially. And so this week we had LA Knight taking on Jake Atlas. So yeah, they would go one-on-one, and what would happen is Cameron Grimes would come out, cause a distraction, and cause the loss for LA Knight. But yeah, so don't know what they're going to do from here. There's been speculation that we could potentially see the $1 Million Championship returning. But what we do know is it's now been confirmed that at TakeOver in your house, Cameron Grimes will take on LA Knight. Ted DiBiase will be there. Will he be in the corner of one of the men? Just seeing that graphic though, for some reason, why are they still using an old picture of Ted DiBiase? Surely the guy's there. Just take another photo of him. Like, it's been bothering me every time I've seen that graphic. Anyway, it's really strange. But yeah, so we also got a little bit more to the Xia Li and Mercedes Martinez feud. So if you've been paying attention in recent weeks, you would notice that Mercedes Martinez had a marking on her hand following her match last week with Zayda Raymer. And Tian Sha obviously appearing on the screens behind her in the Capitol Wrestling Center. Xia Li this week said to Martinez that she was trying to bring shame on her name and disgrace her family, and that she will purge her, and only time will tell what happens to Mercedes. So interesting note here is that it was indeed Mercedes Martinez who defeated Xia Li in the inaugural Mae Young Classic 4 years ago. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. So Xia Li is undefeated now since being under the wing of Tian Sha. Mercedes obviously being a fantastic athlete. What is going to happen. But we do know that it has now been confirmed that the two of them will go one-on-one at NXT TakeOver. So we know that that's going to happen. But what's going to happen with the Tian Sha thing? Is that going to be? Are there going to be more stuff coming for that? So I guess you have to wait for TakeOver to find out with that one. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to the main event of the evening, and that was for the NXT Tag Team Championships. MSK taking on Legado del Fantasma. What a match is all I can say about this one. It had everything. It had high-flying stuff. It had two teams battering each other. We even saw the grizzled young veterans coming out to ringside, and they got chased off by Ciampa and Thatcher. But in the end, it was MSK who reigned supreme over Legado del Fantasma. They defeated them with their spine buster, blockbuster combo to ensure that they remain as tag team champions. But yeah, that's not the full story to this match, because obviously Santos Escobar at ringside, he was obviously in the corner of Legado del Fantasma, and then Bronson Reed, much like MSK did last week, came out to even the odds. So now they're in like a position here where they could go in a number of different ways with this. And it's really nice to see, because they can go in so many different directions. You've got your tag team champions, MSK. You've got Wilder Mendoza from Legado del Fantasma. So you've got a tag team title match set right there if you want it. You've got MSK versus the Grizzled Young Veterans, because obviously they're coming out to interfere. You've got the Ciampa and Thatcher situation. So you've got 3 separate tag team title matches you could have there. You could also go with a multi-man for 4 teams for the tag titles. You know, you could go with I need to call him Braun Strowman. Then Bronson Reed taking on Santos Escobar for the North American title. You could even do a winner takes all match with Bronson teaming with Legado del Fantasma. With Bronze, for goodness sakes. So you could even have Bronson Reed teaming with MSK to take on Legado del Fantasma. There we go. I got it out in the end. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they actually do at TakeOver in your house with regards to all of that. But yeah, so as I previously mentioned, if you haven't already, guys, go back and check out the video that we did. So we basically went live a while ago with the releases from WWE of Braun Strowman, Aleister Black, Lana, Santana Garrett, Liv Morgan, and Buddy Murphy. Me and Scott will also be doing a released Mania 2 at some point with the released talent from this and the released talent that were released about a month or so ago. But yeah, that is not the end of latest SmackDown for this week, guys, because I'm going to be back on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. where I will be talking about the Intercontinental Championship match between Apollo Crews and Kevin Owens, where Commander Aziz is banned from ringside. I'm also going to be talking Tag Team Championships, where Dominic and Rey Mysterio will defend against the Usos. What connotations are there going to be for the Usos with Roman Reigns lurking? Who knows? You are going to have to find out when I bring you the SmackDown on Saturday morning. But yeah, that is everything for now, guys. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us all on Twitter at RN Pro Wrestling. Don't forget to follow me at Dan_Reb Noise. For now, though, that is everything. Thank you so much for joining us. Apologies again for the lateness of this, but you know what? I didn't want to disappoint you guys, so I brought you the episode anyway. But for now, guys, take care, and I will see you very soon.